These are the slides for Thursday the 4th of June 2020. Today our learning objective is I can measure length in centimetres and millimetres, continuing with our work from yesterday. A millimetre is about the width of a needle, a centimetre is about the width of a finger. Look at the next slide for an image of that. This image clearly shows how 1 centimetre on your ruler is the same as 10 millimetres. So if we know that 1 centimetre is the same as 10 millimetres, look at the lengths here in millimetres. Can you change them into centimetres? Pause the slide to have a go. Now check your answers looking at this slide. I'd also like you to focus on the last one. 45 millimetres is the same as 4 centimetres and 5 millimetres. This can also be written as 4.5 centimetres. The 4 of course being the 4 centimetres and the 5 being the 5 millimetres. This slide shows converting centimetres to millimetres. Again, the reminder that 1 centimetre is the same as 10 millimetres. And here on the ruler at the bottom it says what is the length of the line in centimetres. So it's 2 centimetres and 8 millimetres, 2.8 centimetres, and the length of the line in millimetres is 28 millimetres. What pattern can you see to quickly convert millimetres to centimetres? And what about converting centimetres to millimetres? Pause this slide, have a think to yourself, a discussion with somebody in your household to see if you can come up with a pattern before continuing the slides. In your thinking time, did you use multiply or divide by 10 in any of your ideas? Whether you did or you didn't, have a look at the diagram on the right hand side, see if you can follow how you can start with millimetres, divide by 10 to work it out in centimetres, and then if you start in centimetres you're actually timesing by 10 to work it out in millimetres. So, how long are these lengths in millimetres? Remembering the diagram on the previous page, it means you need to multiply by 10 to convert the centimetres to millimetres. Have a go at answering those questions now. Check your answers, and if there's time, pause the slides to ask a member of your household to ask you some centimetre to millimetre conversion questions. That would be great practice for later on with the worksheet. Our objective is to be accurate with our measuring skills using centimetres and millimetres, and we're actually going to do some practice of that now by mixing maths with art. So I will explain what to do on the following slides. You will need to have a piece of paper, a ruler and a pen. Find something circular to draw around. On the right hand side of this slide you can see I have drawn in 3 vertices. You might pick 4 to do, you might pick 5. Think if you're going to, in a moment, create a triangle, a square, a pentagon. You need to do the number of vertices to go with that shape. Next, use your ruler to join up the vertices, making your 2D shape. Then, starting at each vertex, accurately measure 1 centimetre along and make a mark. Repeat the same process with the other vertices and then use the ruler to join up the new vertices. It requires concentration, but you continue measuring 1 centimetre along from each new vertex until you've run out of space. Once you have completed your shape design, you can use felt tips, pens or crayons to make your designs stand out. Your teacher would love to see any designs. Can you try it again, but maybe use a square or a pentagon this time? Enjoy mixing art and maths. Now look at the worksheet to go with this lesson. This focuses again on measuring in centimetres and millimetres, as well as converting centimetres to millimetres and the other way round. You may want to look again at the start of these slides to remind yourself of these skills. Enjoy your measuring.